brooch with 4 pendants suspended on delicate chains. Diamonds at the center form a floral pattern. The pendants sway with the wearer's breath, catching light with every movement. 1923. A young bride receives the piece as a gift. Then 15 years of constant wear, then triumph in Paris. And the strangest part, after 1938, the object vanishes from view for nearly 2 decades. Why? The brooch's beginnings are unclear. 2 versions of its origin exist. The first, the piece was created specifically for Princess Mary Adelaide, Duchess of Teck. The second, it came to her from her aunt, Princess Mary, Duchess of Gloucester, daughter of King George III. Which version holds true remains unestablished. What follows is a transfer within the family. After Princess Mary Adelaide's death, the brooch passes to her son, Prince Adolphus of Teck. He sells the piece to his sister, Queen Mary. Why does the brooch go to a young bride rather than someone more senior? In the early 1920s, Queen Mary makes a decision. The brooch will become a wedding gift. The recipient, Lady Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, future wife of the Queen's younger son, the Duke of York. 1923. The transfer. Remember, 1923. The first passage into young hands. From this moment, the brooch becomes the new owner's favorite. Official portraits record it at her bodice again and again. State receptions, private dinners, banquets. The piece appears in combination with other gifts, the lotus flower tiara, the Strathmore rose tiara. Photographers note how naturally the brooch sits on the Duchess's gowns. The complex construction with movable elements demands care, but this doesn't prevent constant selection. What follows? 15 years of continuous wear. 1937 brings coronation. Lady Elizabeth becomes queen. The brooch's status shifts. Now it's part of the crown jewels. And then Paris, 1938, the peak. A state visit. The Queen chooses precisely this brooch. Parisian newspapers write of the effect of living light. The pendants move, the diamonds play new facets with each step. French jewelers note the construction's refinement. Then, silence for 20 years. From the early 1940s, the brooch disappears from regular use. Official appearances continue, the Queen appears at events regularly, but this brooch isn't chosen. 3 other pieces take its place. The brooch for Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee, massive, ceremonial. The brooch with 11 pearls, restrained. Queen Victoria's fringe brooch, also with moving elements, but of different character. Why do 3 other brooches displace this one precisely in the 40s? 3 possible explanations. Post-war times demanded restraint, the pendants could catch on fabric during lengthy ceremonies, or simply a desire for variety after 15 years of constant wear. Between these frames, years pass. The brooch remains in the jewel case, appearing rarely only at small private events. The 1970s return without explanation. The brooch is back in public space, royal ascot races, annual celebrations of the Queen Mother's birthday, concerts, gala dinners, charitable events. The chains give barely perceptible movement, light answers the step. Once the brooch appears at a banquet alongside the Greville tiara. The massive headpiece and delicate brooch with moving pendants create contrast. Each emphasizes the other. In frame again, but now as an object for photography. 1998, a reception marking the Prince of Wales's 50th birthday. The Queen Mother is 98. She appears wearing the Teck Flowers brooch, the last public appearance in her wearing. The next generation, different choice, different hands. 2002, the Queen Mother completes her life's journey. The brooch passes to her daughter. Queen Elizabeth II receives the brooch but rarely chooses it. The new owner's style is different, practical, restrained. The complex pendants become more inconvenience than adornment. 2010. A portrait sitting with her former son-in-law, the Earl of Snowdon. For these frames, the Queen chooses the Teck Flowers brooch. The camera records the piece in close-up. The floral pattern, 4 pendants on chains. The last trace, a cover, 2012. For the Diamond Jubilee of her reign, a special magazine appears. On the cover, precisely this brooch, without its wearer. Only the object. 1998, the Prince of Wales's reception, the last public appearance, the pendant swaying. And after this, the brooch retreats into shadow once more. Where is the brooch now after 2012? If you're interested in such archival stories, write what you enjoyed.